Welcome back to WI TV, the home of West Indies cricket analysis. Today we will be previewing the three-match T20 series between Bangladesh and the West Indies. It will be a massive, test of skill and power. Now, Bangladesh would be a bit more confident having beaten the West Indies in the three-match ODI series. They will be looking to continue their white ball form in this format. West Indies, on the other hand, they are still trying to, find their way, having, been rebuilding after they would have lost, some of their key players in the last, 2 years. And so the last big player to left would have been Andre Russell. Now they are in the rebuilding phase. They are a bit unpredictable at this point. In fact, they would have played 15 T20 games in 2025. They have lost 12 of those matches. They have only won 3 T20 games. And so generally T20 cricket would have been, West Indies' best format. But at this time, they are, struggling to find a bit of consistency as they try to rebuild the team especially for the T20 World Cup next year. Now, Bangladesh, on the other hand, they would have played 23 games this year already, and they would have won 13 of those 23 games. The last series they would have played against Afghanistan. They had beaten Afghanistan 3-0 in the UAE. West Indies, in their last few series in 2025, they were beaten 3-0 in England. They won the series against Ireland 1-0. 2 of those matches would have been abandoned due to rain. 5-0 from Australia at home, 2-1 from Pakistan at home, and then Nepal series in the UAE, they were beaten 2-1 in that series. So West Indies need to get some win under their belt, and so they will have that in the back of their mind going into this series against Bangladesh. And they will remember that Bangladesh beaten them 3-0 at home late last year in that home series. In terms of Bangladesh team, they have a good batting structure. They have some, good finisher. In fact, they have some improving finishers. Tawhid Ridai has been, making his name where, that is concerned. And they have, good bowlers who can squeeze the game, especially, if it is a slow pitch, right? They have Shai Hope. We would have seen him in the ODI series and see how destructive he was. And so I suspect that he will, bring that confidence and that, level of control in the T20 game as well. West Indies, on the other hand, despite their struggles, especially in the batting department, they do possess, a lot of finishers, and they have players who can take the game away from you within, the blink of an eye. So they remain very dangerous, even though they have been very inconsistent in the T20 format in recent times. The question to you is, can West Indies rediscover that consistency in T20 cricket? Or will Bangladesh tighten that grip at home? Share your thoughts down in the comment section where that is concerned. Looking on the ground at Chattogram, I think that pitch generally, especially at the back end of the innings, will favor spin bowling. But in the first part of the game, there will be a little swing and a little bit of bounce for the fast bowlers, right? And Taskin Ahmed, as you know, is a player that is very effective in the power play, and I suspect that Bangladesh will want to take advantage of that. There may be dew at that ground, so the toss will be very, very important, on the day. So as I said, Taskin Ahmed may bring some level of, early swing. From the West Indies point of view, we have, Jaden Seals as well as Raman Simmons. Raman Simmons has been bowling really well this year, especially in the power play. He has a knack for taking wickets in the power play. So we'll have to see, whether or not he will get his chance in this first game. But I do, think that this pitch will give us a little bit of swing and also bounce in the first, few overs. In the middle overs, I think the middle overs will be very critical in this series. And the team that wins the middle overs will win this series. I'm telling you. Shai Hope will be very, very important for the Bangladeshi in that, 7 to 15 over period. Can West Indies, find a way to score runs? This has been our big issue in the ODI format as well as in the T20 format. We have to find a way to score runs when the field, spread in that, middle over phase. And they will use their spinners to really tighten the grip on the West Indies batters. So we have to find a way, right? We have, Akeal Hosein who normally bowls for us in that period. But I'm very, very concerned with, Akeal Hosein's his performance in the last few games, white ball games. In fact, he was even left out of the test series going into India. His form has been very, very concerning for me. Shurfi and Rutherford, I was on record saying that Shurfi and Rutherford should have gone to Nepal because his form has been really concerning for the past few games, right? And he should have gone to Nepal to see if he can build, back some confidence. He did not go, and his form continues. His poor run of form continues. Not sure if it will continue in this series, but only time will tell. Brandon King has been having challenges with his form as well. So it doesn't take rocket science to explain the reasons why our white ball team is not doing well. Some of our batters, they are just not, doing well at this time, and they need to rediscover their form. The death overs also will be critical. West Indies have big challenges where death overs are concerned. We leak a lot of runs in this aspect of the game. So hopefully Holder has been having a good year, especially with both bat and ball. He was exceptional even in the CPL, right? So he has been having a good year, and I expect him to really bowl some of those death overs for us. And also Romario Shepherd need to rediscover his form with both bat and ball. He has been, a lot of our West Indian batters, they are not, in really good touch, and that's very concerning for us. In terms of the squad, we have Ravman Powell, Brandon King, Amir Django, Akeem Ogis, Shurfi and Rutherford, Alec Athanase. Our keeper, Shai Hope, as our captain as well. In terms of our all-rounders, we have Romario Shepherd, Akeal Hosein, Ruston Chase, and Jason Holder. And our bowlers include Jaden Seals, Khary Pierre, Raman Simmons, and Akeal Hosein. Looking on the squad, the only player that I would, question is in terms of Joel Anju. And my thoughts where Joel Anju's development is concerned, right? I'm very concerned in terms of how West Indies are using him in the teams. At this level, Joel Anju will need to be able to play under a lot of pressure at this level. And he will need to develop some level of temperament in terms of how he will play in different conditions away from home. So I'm just very concerned in terms of how West Indies are just bouncing Joel Anju around. But other than that, the squad, in terms of all the available players, I think the squad is very balanced in terms of we still having issues where inconsistencies are concerned, but we know that we're trying to rebuild the team, having lost Russell, Puran, all those guys. We can't even find the players to really play the role that even Kyron Pollard and those guys would have played for us. That's what would have made that team really so dominant with the Chris Gayle and so forth. So it will take a little bit of time for the team to really be well rounded, similar to what we would have had in the past. In terms of players to watch, for the Bangladeshi, it will be Tanzil Hassan. He has been having a really good year with the bat, opening the batting for Bangladesh. He had scored over 546 runs in the year so far, right? Averaging 29 and striking at 134. So he has been, in really good touch. Also, Captain Litan Das, he's just coming back from an injury. He had a left side strain, and so I'm not sure if that will, impact in terms of how he will play in this series. But he has been very impressive this year. I guess he's the best, batter for Bangladesh this year. He has made 536 runs in 19 games this year, averaging 31.5 and striking at 134. Taskin Ahmed is one of their bright sparks as it relates to pace bowling. He has taken 21 wickets this year so far in 10 games and at an average of 15.7, and he gets wicket at every 11 balls. So he will be very, very critical for them, especially in the power play and in the death overs. In terms of West Indies, Shai Hope has been in scintillating form, right? This year he had scored his maiden T20 century, that unbeaten 102 from 57 deliveries against Australia in that third T20 at Warner Park. He has amassed 363 runs in 12 games in 2025 at an average of 33. Next would be Jason Holder, scoring 207 runs, and he is striking at 160 this year. In terms of wickets, he has taken 21 wickets this year at an average of 23.6, and he's just showing his all-round ability with both bat and ball. He has been having a really good year, and we expect that good form to continue in this series. And the next player to watch for West Indies would be Akeal Hosein. He has been really good. He was very good for us in the ODI series, and I expect that form to continue. He has taken 16 wickets this year so far at an average of 25.25, taking a wicket every 21 deliveries. And he is known for somebody who keep the runs from flowing, and his economy so far this year is 7.3. Right, so I expect really great things from those players. So as I said, Chattogram is a pitch that is a batting friendly pitch, especially early, but the fast bowlers will get a bit of swing and a bit of bounce in the early stages of the game. As the game goes on, the spinners will become very valuable. Dew may become also a factor, so winning the toss will be very, very important. And for this pitch, par score would be between 160 to 180. Alright, without further delay, I will share with you my proposed 11 for the first T20 between Bangladesh and West Indies. Opening the batting would be Alec Athanaze and Brandon King. Number 3 would be Shai Hope. Number 4 would be Ruston Chase. Number 5 would be Ravman Powell. Number 6 would be Sherfian Rutherford. Number 7 would be Jason Holder. Number 8 would be Romario Shepherd. Number 9, Khary Pierre. Number 10, Akeal Hosein. And number 11 would be Jaden Seals. So in terms of my prediction, I'm trying to be very balanced. Take out the emotions from my prediction. In terms of form, I think Bangladesh is in a better white ball form at this time. They had beaten Afghanistan in the UAE prior to this series, and they had beaten West Indies in the ODI series. So they are hosing with confidence at this time, and I expect them, and with home conditions, with the crowd behind them, I expect them. I mean, from a balance perspective, I think Bangladesh will win this T20 series 2-1. But from an emotional perspective, I suspect that West Indies will win 2-1. So that's my prediction. So I expect the series to be a thrilling series. Who will take it? Will it be the disciplined Tigers, or will it be the the power hitters of the West Indies? You can share your thoughts, your prediction down in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the West Indies going into this series. Make sure that you subscribe. Please remember to like the video, and please share the link with your friends and families. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for much more to come as it relates to the review and the preview of these matches in this series. Thanks a lot for joining, and please have a great day.